Good morning. This is part 2 of the introduction to Flat Bottom Angel. My name's Dean, and what I want to do is just give you a little bit of insight in terms of what I do, sort of as a hobby, and just something that keeps me sane, really. I've got my production crew holding the BlackBerry phone at the moment.
How's it?
Calvin. You heard him in the background there. Bit of a quiet sort, but those sorts of boys are. Yeah, so basically where did I start? Well, I started messing around, making sort of things out of other people's rubbish, really. For as long as I can remember, I've always done it. Some more well than others. But here we go. So this was the first guitar I ever made. It's a bit of an ugly piece. It's a spade handle there, and I've got a skateboard wheel contraption here, a bit from a battery, car battery, spring, and that's my drum machine that I've got going there. It's on a cable from my child's bicycle, which he still hasn't quite got over, which connects to my foot. A bit of a cumbersome thing, but I love it. And this little contraption up here, it's a little ashtray, because smoking's very important. So that's a nice place to keep your cigarette. So basically what I want to do is just play a little number that I wrote the other day, just give you an idea on what it sort of sounds like. It takes me a while to sort of connect this thing up. So it works something like this. Got a strap here that straps around me. And that sort of keeps it nice and tight. Foot pedal goes on. And it works something like that. We'll just give it a go. Walking around with a freight feathers on. Every rooster walking around with a freight feathers on. Walking around like this. Yeah, you ain't gonna be here long. Every rooster, I know that you still make a rooster sound. Won't be long till there's a regular rooster lying in the ground. Well, that's the way it pretty much works. It sounds pretty good. I like the sound of it. But the whole basics behind it is that it's supposed to be as simple as possible. Doesn't take much skill or anything like that. You've got your slide, so made out of a spoon. And it just goes back to the sort of essence of just having fun with something pretty simple. And that's pretty much it. Well, that's that one over there. I'll take you around a couple of other ones that I've sort of made. This one over here, the second one I made. I've just used nails with thread. That's a pick handle, that thing. And this was just an old box I found. Spoon on the back for my, just to hold my strings. And I've messed around with various sort of contraptions just to try and get some better sound out of it. Again, some more positive than others. But I think all of them, they sort of just are what they are, really. They're just little instruments. And really going back to the beginning of time, that's the way blues first was just making a noise out of something and just putting a bit of vocal to it and just creating something out of nothing, really. And that's the whole sort of concept which I'm sort of enjoying and trying to get into. This one over here, that's an electric. I just used a old tape recorder contraption that I found, and I wired up a pickup just out of some magnets and some copper wire and that kind of thing. So again, it's very simple. Sounds pretty good. I haven't actually got an amp wired up at the moment, but maybe in part 3 I could have. But again, that's a pot lid over there, and just bits and pieces that I sort of found around the house and around other people's houses. That one over there, that's made out of a solid bit of oak sleeper, which I've carved out. So there's no actual seams in it whatsoever. That's just one piece of oak. The sound's not that great on that one, unfortunately, because it's a little bit dense. But I do love the look of it, and again, it's just something, it's just a lot of love went into it, and that's part of me, basically. But there we go. Put that one down there. Also missing a couple of strings, but most of them are still. But that's the old speaker box that I found, and just a bit of 2x1 for the neck. Nice bit of copper down there, and again, it's pretty much what it is. It's just a musical instrument. And that's really about as far as my guitar sort of go. I have made a few other things which I'm sort of busy making at the moment. That's a lamp that I've sort of made. I got that from one of the gardening jobs we've actually done, which I've acquired. I just love the shape of it and that kind of thing, and I wonder what I could sort of make out of it. But that's the base of that, and that is from my son's old scooter, which was lying around the garden, and I tripped over more times than I care to remember, so I thought I'll put it to some practical use and make a lamp stem out of that. And that's from a flower pot. So again, it's just little bits and pieces which I sort of find here and there. That's an old side cabinet. I've just made double doors out of that. Again, just an interesting little piece. The shape was good, but side cabinets was pretty plain, really. So I've just done a little decoupage on the front and sanded it down, sanded it up, and there we go. And this is something else that I'm working on at the moment. Just a normal Brenton. I've got a vision for that to make it into a bathroom cabinet. It sits on the side there, and nice bit of wood around it. Nice bit of shelving on the inside. But that again, I can show you the finished article on part 3 of Fat Bottom Angels. So yeah, there we go. That's a little bit about it. That's one guitar I didn't show you. That's actually the last one I made. It's auto, that was a tray, that one. And also just put some pieces of wood I found. And that's again, it's pretty much what it is. So again, that's pretty much what it is. Just a beautiful instrument, one of a kind in the world, just from a man's heart. And there we go. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and keep an eye out for part 3. I will be setting up a website in the near future. Again, my production man, Kelvin, on the camera. He's going to take care of that for me. So it's a slow growing thing really, and this is just the beginning phase of something that I really want to do for the rest of my life, and I'm hoping I'll be able to do that with your help, of course. But there we go. Just remember that name, Fat Bottom Angels. Okay, well, happy living.